What is up, guys? It's Jay Spillane here, and today I wanted to discuss why I'm investing in generic silver bullion. And, a lot of people have mixed feelings, I think, about this, because I've heard plenty of people say, it's just a, normal investment, treat it like anything else. Heard plenty of people say that's the only type of silver you should be investing in because they're sure that an economic collapse is going to happen. And I've heard many people say that you shouldn't buy it at all, And I say you definitely should. It shouldn't be the only type of silver you buy, but it should definitely be one type of silver you buy. And that's because of the fact that it can be stacked extremely cheaply. It's very easy to store, and it's not nearly as counterfeited as, some of those lower minted bars and or coins or rounds or whatever it is. I feel like that these bars are maybe easier to counterfeit because the designs are less, just less nice looking, I guess is the only way to really say it. However, I still feel that, especially with the security seals that they all come with now, that generally they are going to be a little bit less faked, because I'm pretty sure that the most faked silver in the world is the American Silver Eagle, and I believe that's the most faked piece of silver around the world. Of course, it's also the most popular, so that kind of makes sense there. However, I still just feel that that's one reason why this is a little bit safer, maybe. Because some people seem to think that it's really easy to accidentally buy this stuff when it's fake, and honestly, even if there's a lot of fake silver bullion floating around, it's really easy to avoid because of the fact that, if you buy from a reputable dealer, even if you did end up getting something that's fake, then they would, reimburse you or, allow you to get a different bar from them. They wouldn't just, just screw you over on it. It's not like some small seller on eBay who knows that they have fake bars and they're trying to pass them all as real. It's not like that at all. They are selling you bars that they believe are authentic, and if they're not, then, you can always contact them. So, I don't really see how fake bullion can be a problem. And like I was saying before, it's really cheap to stack. You can get this stuff sometimes for like this bar right here I got for 65 cents over spot an ounce from JM Bullion. And in fact, just the melt value of that bar is higher than what I paid for it total. I paid $80.05 for the 5-ounce bar. Today its melt value is resting right around, I don't know, $87, $88. I could probably sell it for $91 or $92 maybe at the most. Maybe even $93 or $4, something like that, but I definitely could get a little bit of a return on it. Not that I'm going to, because that's not why I'm buying the bullion. I'm just saying that with how low prices can become, I can really sometimes get a good deal on it, especially if you know when to buy. Like right now, I'm not going to be buying too much stuff, at least not for weight. I'm going to be buying some nicer coins because I think silver prices are going to go back down a little bit. So therefore, I'm not too worried about prices, shooting up any more and me missing out on anything right now, because the prices are being manipulated, as you probably know. So we're not going to go up some insane amount, and then I'm going to be, missing out on this great deal I could have gotten. I know that's not going to happen. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried about it. However, either way, the stuff can be cheap. Even when silver prices go up, the stuff can be stacked very cheaply, and it is very easy to store too, because it's pure silver. So it's the smallest amount you could possibly have per ounce of silver. It's not like 90% junk silver, where it takes up a little bit more space. Stuff's in bar form, most of it, or in coin form. And the way it is you can pretty easily stack it, whether it be the rounds or coins, and well, generally it'd be rounds, because coins would be stuff in like constitutional bullion, but the rounds can easily be stacked in coin tubes or something like that. And the bars can just be stacked on top of each other, and they really don't take up much space at all. So even if you have a small hiding spot, it's still going to be easy to store it all in. Like, I can store all this silver, I can stack it all up, and it maybe, is like 2 inches high or something at the most, so it really doesn't take up much space at all. And that's including stacking these up on top of each other as well, and all the rest of it. So really, it is a very compact way to stack silver, and it's a very good way to secure your wealth. None of its value is fabricated, really, because not only is it pure silver, but you're barely paying anything over its melt value. So most of its value is genuine, and it's kind of guaranteed, as opposed to numismatic stuff, where it does have some of that what if factor to it. What if no one's willing to pay this for the coin? This stuff's always going to be worth something to someone, and it is very universal too. You can go anywhere with this, and it's worth, it's going to have value. It's going to have some value to it, unless maybe in an area where, like, I'm trying to think. Maybe, if the government were to, in a certain area, a certain country might ban people from owning silver. Like, I would imagine in communist countries it would be illegal because of the fact that, it gives you potential to grow and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they'd want you to only rely on their currency, so maybe there you wouldn't be able to sell it, but I would assume that you wouldn't really want to go to a communist country anyway, so that's kind of out of the question, I would think. Either way, though, it pretty much is a universal currency around the whole world, so I guess that's basically it for this video. I just wanted to explain to you guys why I'm personally stacking generic silver, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for this one. Peace, love, and much respect.